Hello everybody. When it comes to banking, almost all banks have some form of monthly fees, hidden fees, and annoying terms and conditions. But luckily, there's one bank to save you all. Tangerine, Canada's most popular direct banking solution. So just to let you know, I am no way affiliated with Tangerine and or sponsored by them. This is just my opinion and experience with using their services. So Tangerine is a Canadian online only bank. It doesn't have any physical branches, so no safety deposit box, and so no face-to-face customer support. However, they do randomly have pop-up branches, but they have limited support. I went to one, but ultimately they had to call someone on their phone to help me, so it was kind of redundant. You can contact them and use their services through website, ATM, telephone, and mobile app. By having no branches, it saves cost of banking and those savings get passed down to you. It provides a wide range of services: checking, savings, GIC, personal line of credit, mortgages, credit cards, home equity line of credit, investment accounts, TFSA, RRSP, GICs, business services, and more. So Tangerine is widely known for their checking account with zero fees and unlimited debit transactions, including e-transfers and 50 free checks. Compared to the 5 big banks, you would pay approximately $10 to $30 a month if you had the same plan. And Tangerine is CIDC insured up to $100K like any other bank and or financial institution. With that being said, there are many other direct banking competitors or online banks such as Wealthsimple, PC Bank, Simply Bank, and even more that provides excellent value and services. Feel free to check out reviews on those banks later on. Tangerine also comes with a promotional interest of 2 to 3% for roughly 5 months when opening a new savings account. Once the promotion rate is over, it will drop down to 1.05%. Luckily, there are other banks that offer decent high interest rates of 1.5% to 1.8%. And these are the Canadian Tire Bank, Wealth One Bank of Canada, and EQ Bank. It's still a good idea to shop around because rates tend to change every year. So EQ Bank or Canadian Tire Bank may actually change their rate. With Tangerine, you will still have a debit card that you can use for online and retail purchases. Since Scotiabank owns Tangerine, you can use your Tangerine debit card at any of their 3,500 plus Scotiabank ATMs. Tangerine works with Apple Pay, Samsung Pay, and Google Pay, Touch ID on both Apple and Android, Face ID on Apple, and they provide online check depositing too, or mobile snap checks. And it's available to Quebec too, unlike Simply, which allows every other province and territory other than Quebec. Another great perk is their credit card offer, which is their no annual fee credit card. And they sometimes give their new users a bonus promotion, which gives you 4% cash back on 2 or 3 selected purchase categories, such as groceries, gas, and pharmacy for 3 months, and then back to the regular rate of 2% cash back on 2 or 3 selected purchase categories. You get to pick 3 purchase categories instead of 2 when you also open a savings account with Tangerine. So it's really easy to do. You can just open up a savings account online and bam, now you can choose 3 purchase categories instead of 2 to get 2% cash back on. And their credit card also comes with purchase assurance that covers loss, theft, or damage on most new insured items for 90 days from the date of purchase, and extended warranty, which may double the period of repair services to a maximum of 1 year. So not only do you get cash back, you get product purchase assurance and extended warranty. However, to apply for this credit card, you will only need a $12K annual yearly income. However, many Tangerine checking and savings account holders can get pre-approved usually within 6 months to 2 years of having their bank accounts in good standing. They also provide a better version of their credit card. This is actually the one, the Elite World MasterCard. It comes in gray and orange. It provides the exact same benefits, but also comes with a $1,000 mobile device insurance, travel lounge access for a small fee, and a couple of more perks relating around the travel niche. It's also a no annual fee card, and you can also get pre-approved for this card if you already own a normal Tangerine credit card and spend around $30,000 in a year. This is how I got approved, and this is how I think it happens because I purchased somewhere around there. I just funneled all my rent purchases through it, and used a service called Get Digs, but it's no longer available. You could possibly use a service called Plastic, but they do charge a fee. It may not be worth it unless you want to hit an X amount of spend. And so you will most likely receive a pre-approval offer for the Elite World MasterCard when you spend around $30,000 in a year with the OG Tangerine credit card. You can also invest with Tangerine. However, it's not a self-directed brokerage account, so you can't specifically buy and sell stocks or ETF index funds. However, you can invest in their pre-made managed ETF stocks, mutual funds, and pre-built index funds. Their system is pretty easy. They offer various investments based on your risk tolerance. It is a set it and forget it approach. You can easily start investing with as little as $100. But they do charge a 1.07% management fee or MER fee. Luckily, there are other brokerages that offer better rates such as Wealthsimple or CI Direct Investing. So Tangerine is great for a new banker and or as a backup bank account. I always recommend having 3 bank accounts at 3 different financial institutions. And so Tangerine can definitely be part of that stack. I think physical branches are necessary when you're making more money and or playing with more money in your business, especially for immediate support, whether it's wire transfer related or business loan related, or you need to speak to the right person. But for anyone new to banking, currently don't have a wad of cash and or need a backup bank account, Tangerine is definitely a no-brainer for those people in those criteria. I also want to note that Tangerine has an excellent user interface for their websites, a lot better than the big banks and some of its competitors. Their phone customer support is excellent and they pre-approve you a lot. So you can easily get a line of credit and a credit card without actually applying, and they give limits up to $20,000 for each one. So that's pretty high for any bank or any credit issuer. And so if you're new to credit, Tangerine Banking is a good place to start building your banking relations. That way you can then build your credit relations. Tangerine has a current bonus offering for new account holders. If you don't see this offer right now, you may see it later. It tends to be reoccurring. So the bonus offer is receive $150 for moving your payroll over or by setting up automatic payments. And also earn another $50 when you use my orange key 496-469-75S1 and make an initial deposit of $250. That's $300 free by churning a bank account. So am I currently using this bank? Kinda yes and kinda no. I currently hold some cash in Tangerine, a combination of US and Canadian dollars, and I have 2 credit lines with them, but only use the credit card for recurring bills because it gives me a 2% cash back on that category purchase, and that's pretty much all I use it for. Another good perk is that it allows you to exchange funds between various Canadian-based US bank accounts. So if you want to transfer US funds from your CIBC account to your Tangerine account, you can easily do that. At the same time, you can also use it like as an intermediary bank. Let's say if you want to transfer US dollars from CIBC to RBC, you could technically transfer it to Tangerine first and then from Tangerine, then transfer it to RBC. The thing is CIBC and RBC and other banks don't allow US banking to US banking transferring, especially through online methods. So I realize this is a way, but there are long holding waiting periods if you do transfer more than, let's say, $5,000 to $10,000. But other than that, it works fine. And that is pretty much all I use this for. I use other financial institutions that give me the best rates or experiences. And so I don't only rely on one financial institution, but many. Thus, I use different brokerage accounts to manage stocks. I use a different high interest savings account for a better rate. I use different credit cards to maximize my cash back and perks, and etc. So don't just copy exactly what I'm doing because what works for me or for my scenario may not currently work for you. So always do your own research based on your situation when you're picking your banking and honestly any other financial decision. And so this is the end of today's video. I hope you learned a lot. Tangerine offers a lot of awesome services. And if you're someone that's on a budget or need a backup bank account, I honestly think Tangerine is a great choice to start. I hope everyone has a good one. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification. I'll see you in the next video. Stay strong, everybody.